Okay. Well, that's gonna do it. I did look on YouTube for the Final Fantasy trailer. I couldn't find it. I looked on it on here like a minute ago. Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster. I forget what it was actually called, which is probably the problem. Final Fantasy Tactics Remaster. Let's see, the Ivalice Chronicles. Okay. Here we go. we gotta watch this one more time, and we're gonna watch it in 4K this time. And actually, let's see, we got this here. We gotta share this too. Where do we share this? I guess I'm just sharing all the stuff for... No, you know what? Let's create a channel already. Final Fantasy Tactics, Ivalice, Chronicles. How do I... Wait, when I edit a channel, how do I sync it? Oh, it syncs it automatically. Okay, when I create it there, good. Okay, so we know, wait, do we know when this is coming out? Did we get a date? I can't remember. September. Yo, that's before Dragon Quest. Okay, I'm moving that up since we've got a date for it. I'm moving it up and above everything we don't have a date for. Actually, I'm gonna move Dragon Quest up too. Okay, let's watch. What's up, Nick? I'm so... Dude, you gotta rewatch the VOD. I will, I'm actually, I think tonight before tomorrow, before I go to bed, I'm gonna clip the two, because I did two things today. We did Carmen Sandiego, and then we did the watch party for this. I'll separate it in two videos, and then if you want to check out the YouTube reactions in the YouTube channel, I think I'm gonna try to get that entirely time stamped up too, like for every single game in it, just so if anybody random who doesn't know me or anything sees it on YouTube, they can just skip to the games. But yeah, we're rewatching the trailer again right here. I was so hyped. I'm not gonna lie, I almost went into tears when it came on. I was like, you know, because we got rumors about this within the last couple days because of that thing. Yeah, exactly. You saw it, I think, on Discord too. About how he like basically spilled the beans early, right? And I saw Titanium Legman, who's like my go-to Srpg YouTuber, who I think I found him because of... No, I don't think it was. I was gonna say I think I found him because of Sorta Convalaria, but I think I found him a year before with Unicorn Overlord. Like he might have actually been how I found out about Unicorn Overlord. I'm not sure, but yeah, he was the first one that I saw on Discord or any other platform say anything about what the dude said on Twitter. Oh yeah, I mean Neo 3 did look good. I put my list of the ones that interest me on my Discord server in the general channel, in case we want to talk about it. I was legitimately and pleasantly shocked at how many games like actually looked interesting for me, and I think going away, there's legit 4 games that I'm like 100% gonna get, and coming in, I honestly thought it was going to be 0. I really did. So I feel like I was getting more and more hyped the further into the stream that we got, because it was just there was a point where there were like 5 games in a row that looked interesting for me. It's, you know, it's actually really fun when we get these game shows and it turns out that they're like super exciting for us. Like, I still remember the Nintendo Direct when Octopath 2 got announced. I think it was 3 years ago at this point. It was like, it probably was a little bit more than 3 years ago, but that was still the best one ever for me, I think, because of how much I ended up liking Octopath 1. And like, I think we knew 2 was probably going to come out, but then they announced it, and like the trailer for it just like totally melted my mind. It totally blew my brains all over the wall. It was so good, and it was just so much more than one. I'm not gonna lie, this trailer for Final Fantasy Tactics, it is exactly what I wanted. Like, I didn't want them to change the art. I didn't want them to change, like, hardly anything about it. All I really wanted was quality of life. And, like, we start the trailer, and, like, look at this. As soon as... Oh, that's gonna be way too loud, sorry. As soon as we start this trailer... It's like, okay, so the art style is a little bit improved, right?
Not your way with children of Ivalice.
Yeah, I knew too as soon as I saw that first show. And like this isn't even that much better than the PSP version of War of the Lions. And that's okay. Like, the art style in this game aged wonderfully. Like, all the particle effects, like, part of the reason I love Sword of Convalaria so much is because we've got, like, Final Fantasy Tactics style particle effects in it. Like, particle effects are Final Fantasy Tactics. It's kind of like Octopath is HD 2D, basically. It is. It's like one of the most, like, and wait. We've got to go till right when... Okay, we're gonna be looking at this for a while, I think. Okay, right when we hit here, I'm like, oh my gosh, it's literally just... I mean, actually, looking at it, it looks... Now that I'm thinking about it, the first thing that popped into my mind was Triangle Strategy, probably. But actually, looking at the portraits and the style of them, I think it actually looks more Tactics Ogre Reborn than it does Unicorn Overlord. But again, all I wanted was quality of life. And looking at this screen, this is like literally it. This is all I wanted. It's got everything I wanted and needed for the game. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for this. And the other thing, though, that we've seen, especially with Square Enix remakes and remasters lately, is that they're also adding stuff, right? Like, we got additional content in, I think in Dragon Quest III Remake, right? And we got what else? We got added content in Star Ocean 2. I mean, maybe we'll get a second Darkest Dungeon here or something. I mean, who knows? I don't even need more content, honestly. I just, like the art style is updated, the quality of life is clearly there with, and remember, towards the end of the video, didn't they show this? Wait. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. We're gonna have to bounce around here and look at things. Oh, that didn't work. All right, I gotta get more used to this. We want to be over here. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Don't do this to me. YouTube, don't be a jerk. Okay, right here. This map. This map is 100%. Oh my, wait. I didn't catch this. Look at the top. There's past and present. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how they could have. I guess the Japanese version, this absolutely and utterly screams Sword of Convalaria. Like, the map design is very, very similar, and the fact that in Sword of Convalaria, so much of the storytelling revolves around jumping back and forth between the past and the present. Like, this to me looks like it took so much, this screen alone looks like it took so much inspiration from Sword of Convalaria, and that makes me so happy. Because honestly, as much as I utterly love the combat in Sword of Convalaria, the storytelling is really probably my favorite part about the game. Like the way that they hop around between past and present and they use it for world building, but they also, and probably even better, they use it for character building. And they give all these really intricate and like hours worth of backstory to all these different characters. Like earlier this week what's today? Wednesday. So yesterday we were doing the story in Sword of Convalaria, and it's like we were doing this like time thing where we were jumping around in throughout time, and we would jump back a little bit and then we would jump back further, and we were seeing like past characters and getting more info on characters which have been in the game since launch almost a year ago. And it's a really good way, honestly, for doing storytelling. I mean, we just saw it in Expedition 33 too, right? With the spoiler, but people should hopefully people listening have played through that. But I'm giving a spoiler warning here. Okay, there's a chapter, and it's technically like the third chapter in Expedition 33, the epilogue for Alicia. It's literally just going back 15 years in the past and giving you more story. And it's such a good way. And I think that's also a big part of why I really, really love time travel media, whether it's TV shows, movies, or games, like time stuff related to time. I mean, I can't remember what was it where it was said that time is like the most important like resource. Was it I can't believe I'm saying it, but I think it was Jupiter Rising. I think it was literally Jupiter Rising with Channing Tatum and what's her face. But yeah, like it's not wrong. Like time is the most important commodity in our world, in our life, in our universe. And in our media too, honestly. It makes for such intriguing and interesting and expanding storytelling. So this is actually really hype, seeing this screen. I hope there's more stuff like this that we missed while we were watching it live that we're gonna find out right now. I really hope so. Okay, so then we got the job stuff. I mean, I can literally go over here and Google Final Fantasy Tactics jobs, right? And then go to images, and look what we have. We have all these images just like that, right? Just like that. Look at this. This is just like what they're showing in the trailer. I mean, it's not exactly the same, but it's basically the same, right? It's kind of very similar. So all right, let's keep going. I'm sure we're going to see more. Now the other thing is, are we going to see this could actually be really hype too. What if there's anything, maybe we need to look at both of these side by side. What if they actually took the opportunity here to subtly announce new jobs? Right? Like what about that? What about that possibility? Okay, let's see. So we've got on the left, we've got Squire, Archer, Thief, Dragoon, Knight, Monk, Geomancer. So what comes from Archer? I think it's a good opportunity to get more jobs, right? Okay, so what comes from Archer? Where is this one? Is more oh gosh, is that really Ninja? Ninja, and from Geomancer, I think that's Ninja. That's literally Ninja. And then Ninja also is required for Dark Knight, which is not shown. Oh yeah, it is. There's double arrows. Look at. Or wait, no, that's from Geomancer. Yeah, Final Fantasy 14 would work well. I mean, they could even go back and look at like Final Fantasy 5 too. Okay, so then on the right we have Chemist, we have White Mage, Black Mage, Oracle, Time Mage. What is this in the middle? Mediator, maybe? Oh, they call it Mystic here. Orator, too. Okay, maybe those names changed in War of the Lions and I forgot them or something. Let's see, we got Summoner here. What's after Order? That's... Or wait, Mystic. Order is after Mystic. So that means this is probably Bard here in the middle, but what do you need White Mage and Black Mage for? Is that... Seriously? That's... Okay, that's Mathematician here then. And then there's something down here that you need Summoner, Orator, Geomancer, and Dragoon for. Orator, Summoner, Geomancer, and Dragoon. That's Mime. Okay. I still do not see Dark Knight or Onion Knight, right? Dark Knight and Onion Knight are not on this screen. That's interesting. Or wait, what is this? Wait, maybe... Hold on. Dragoon and Knight and Monk. Dragoon, Knight, and Monk. Monk, Dragoon... Oh, that's Samurai. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. So this is Samurai, this is Ninja, this is Mathematician, Summoner... What did I say this was? Bard? But we also don't have Dancer here either. Maybe is Dancer female only, maybe? And this was Orator, and this was... Apparently I got these two mixed up. And that's Mystic, okay. Yeah, that's interesting. No Dark Knight and no Onion Knight here. Alright, let's keep going. Okay. We've got... Let's see what we've got on the screen here, too. So we've got the turn order on the left. Now, this is interesting. It goes top to bottom. usually when you get lists of this, right, it usually goes left to right or top to bottom. But I love... This is actually insane. This is better quality of life than I think I may have seen in any other game that shows turn orderings. Usually turn ordering things, if they give you any information, it's going to be like a skill icon. It's not actually the skill name. And that right there by itself is really good, I think. So we've got the health bars above allies and enemies, sure. Now another thing we got to keep our eyes out in. Can you zoom the camera further out? Because like this is way too far zoomed in for me. Like I want to be able to zoom as far out as you can in Triangle Strategy, because that is actually insane, where you can zoom out and you can look at the entire battlefield all on the screen at one time. Okay, so Mustadio, we have his zodiac sign in the top left of his portrait. We have his HP, MP, and CT numbers and bars. We have his level, his XP. Being able to see a character's XP at all times, really nice. I think I'm trying to remember. I don't know if we could even do that in Triangle Strategy, and that as of right now I think is my quality of life gold standard for Srpgs. I don't know. That's tough. Actually, it probably is, because I don't know how fair it is to compare a live service game, right, with Sword of Convallaria, because there's like quality of life in that game that's coming that like I just don't think we'll see in a console or PC Srpg like this. But maybe, you know, it's kind of like Unicorn Overlord, where you can save entire loadouts of skills and equipment for characters, and like we don't have that yet in Sword of Convallaria, but it's coming soon, and I can't remember how many we can save. I think it's like 3 or 4 or 5 different sets, which is honestly perfect, you know, because in that game characters can only have like their basic attack, their reaction skill, and then three other skills equipped. So they really can only have 3 skills equipped at a time, and so being able to swap them with many less button presses for both their equipment and skills is quite nice. Okay, so what else? We can see the job. This is so hype. I didn't even see this till now. You can see the job level, the job JP, or the job XP, and the JP the character currently has too. That's really, really good that they managed to fit all of that info on the screen in combat, no less. I mean, this is the kind of info that we used to only have in the menus, right? And being able to see, you know, like, because this game with a job system revolves so much around leveling up jobs to unlock other jobs, as we just saw on that screen that was like a flowchart, basically. This is information that we constantly need to be seeing. And for someone like me that has an absolutely atrocious memory, like thank you so much for that. Okay, let's keep going. Oh man, look who it is. I didn't even catch that he was in the trailer, but of course he's got to be in the trailer, right? For anybody that hasn't played the game, that's like one of the most legendary. This is like one of the most legendary Final Fantasy characters that exists. This is Orlando, aka Thunder God Sid, who's in like every Final Fantasy game. This is his version. This is this game's version of Sid. But the thing is, he is intentionally busted beyond all belief. And God, I don't know what it is about RPG games, but I absolutely love breaking games. I mean, I felt like I did a little bit of it. Like, I did a decent job of it in Expedition 33. But, like, I think where I really cooked was coming up with the bloody equipment strategy in Star Ocean 2 remakes. And like, I felt like I did that all on my own because I was streaming that game so much on launch that there were probably not that many people globally that like finished the game or platinum the game before I did. And so like I was probably, I mean, maybe just maybe I was like one of the first like 100 people that figured out that you could do that with bloody armor and stuff and just make your characters invulnerable and invincible for the entirety of the game. And it made it so we could just play through the story and enjoy the story. And like it made the gameplay like kind of a secondary, like a background thing. And honestly, in story-based games, that doesn't feel like that bad of a thing when that's what you can do. I kind of feel like that in the Octopath games too. Once you get enough secondary skills from the jobs you unlock as you explore the worlds, once you get those unlocked and you start getting like this stuff, at least in 2, like a step ahead, full power, boost start, like when you get those 3, and then there's also the first one apothecaries get. When you get those 4, it's like random battles are just a thing of the past. They're always one turn fights and they're always really quick, and it's nice quality of life, and I like it. I don't know. I'm sure there's probably plenty of people out there who don't like it when you can break games, but me personally, I like it. And this man right here, now the one caveat is, and I guess it's a teeny spoiler, but you don't get him until quite a ways through the game. If I had to guess, it's probably somewhere between 2/3 and 3/4 of the way through the game, but you still get to enjoy him, so that's cool. I totally missed that he was in the trailer, so that's fun just seeing Thunder God here. Okay, and this is like maybe the most iconic scene in the entire game. So of course they had to show this. Like if you go onto your phone and go onto like the Apple or the Android store and you go to get War of the Lions version of this game on your phone, like this is, you know how on the shops they have like, I don't know, like 5 to 10 pictures showing off the game to try to get you more interested. This scene is literally one of those pictures. So yeah, this scene makes sense. Now it'll be interesting to see. Let's see what he says, what Ramza says here. this vile charade has gone on long enough. It ends now. It will be very, very interesting to see whether they change anything or a lot of things in the localization of the game, right? We've seen in recent times some fans of games can absolutely and utterly lose their minds if games have not great localization. And honestly, I think I F with it. I think I F with it. Like, it was really hard getting into this Celestia story we have in Octopath going on right now. Originally in the first chapter, because NetEase took over the game from Square Enix, and they used AI to do the localization for the Celestia story, and it was not good. And there's so many people around the world who absolutely and utterly love the Octopath IP, and like this game specifically, COTC, Champions of the Continent, I think objectively is just flat out the best Octopath game, but that's a conversation for another time. But there's so many people around the world who just love this game so much, and for them to see it and to see all these grammatical mistakes and all this like broken English and stuff in a game that quite frankly many of us consider to be like one of our favorite games we've ever played. Like, I'm almost to the point where I can say it's like my favorite game I've ever played, which feels, don't even get me started on the conflicting feelings of saying that about a mobile game. Right? Like that seems still so wild of a concept to say, but like I think at this point I'm like either almost there or I'm already there, where that's how I feel about the game. So to see the localization really trash at the start of the new story was hard. It was tough. It was very frustrating, and there was like a massive uproar on Reddit. There was a massive uproar on the Discord server. There's people who work for NetEase on the Discord server that I can't imagine what their DMs were like. They were probably, I hope they didn't get any death threats, like legitimately. But all that to say, well, we'll have to see what goes on with the story here. I guess we could actually check that out, right? Like, we could go here and we could do bridge scene. Like, watch, it's just gonna pop up. I promise. Here it is. Look at that. There's the bridge. It's literally just the bridge. There's the bridge. There's the same scene. It's literally the same scene. So we might have to watch a YouTube video. Let's watch this. This is music, though. But I'm just looking for dialogue, right? Oh, this isn't it. Okay. Final Fantasy Tactics. Bridge scene. Okay. No, I'm not looking for music. I just want to see... Literally just want to see the scene. No, I don't want to meet Balthier. Get out of here. Come on, man. Is it this one? This looks like it's music, too. It's literally just music. Why... Was that Shala? Oh, I love Shala. Shala is one of my favorite YouTubers. She's amazing. Shameless plug for one of my favorite content creators. If you've never heard any of Purple Shala's music on YouTube, she does phenomenal piano and piano plus, like, duo and trio covers for amazing video game music. She's done some really amazing stuff for like some of the music from my favorite games. So yeah, shameless plug for Purple Shala out there. Why is this so hard to find? I can't believe it. Like, Google did a better job than YouTube did, right? Battle on the bridge, maybe? Battle on the bridge. Maybe I just worded it wrong, right? Maybe I just worded it wrong. I'm not looking for the music though. Here we go. This person knows what's up. Shout out to Van Helsing, and also shout out for an original name, like a play on words for your tag too. Okay, we gotta go back. We're literally only looking for the dialogue, right? Okay, so we're looking to see, now this is from Ramza. We're looking for when Ramza talks, which is probably right before the start of the battle. Okay, shut up, Gafgarian, nobody cares. Well, we like Agrius, but shut up, Gafgarian. Ramza, can you, dude, Oh my gosh, is Ramza not gonna talk? Oh wait, you named him something different. You named him Katsu. Oh wait. Yeah, I mean we got it. It looks like it's changed a little bit. Yeah, no more. There must not be any more victims like Teda. Yeah, see this vile charade has gone on long enough. How do we feel about that? Honestly, I kind of vibe with both of them, but they really got I mean, they used the same portrait, they just used more and they reversed it. I like the font though that they're using. This looks very kind of like medieval fantasy, kind of, which this world is very much so. Obviously the art style looks really good. It's interesting. What is this dot thing called again? I forget what that's called. That's not anti-aliasing, is it? I wonder if you'll be able to turn that off, because I'm not sure how I like that. I mean, it's not the worst thing in the world, but also it seems a little bit unnecessary potentially. Like obviously here you don't have that in it. Okay, let's keep going with a trailer from today.
It's gone on long enough.
Wait. Was there voice acting?
Charade has gone on long enough.
Dude, we got voice acting. I mean, that's we did have it in the previous version of it, the remaster, the War of the Lions remaster on PSP. We did have voice acting in that. But I think it was only in cutscenes. I don't think it was ever in just like dialogue like that, whether it's in combat or in between combat.
It ends now.
I'm not gonna lie, that dude's voice actually sounds familiar too.
When your father showed us how to make a whistle of a blade of grass.
I totally was lost in the sauce and missed that scene too. Okay, both versions are included. Yo, you can play classic art or enhanced. I did see this one. I didn't read any of the dialogue or any of the words. It was on the screen for too short of time. Okay, the classic version unites the graphics and gameplay of the original with a renowned War of the Lions translation. The enhanced version features a renewed interface, extensive additions, and adjustments to the story, fully voiced dialogue, and much more. I mean, I think in every game that I've played that's like a remake or a remaster, I've always played the new version of it. And I think with this, like 100%, we have to do the same, right? Like you can't miss out on, like, look at the screen. Like the quality of life on the screen is just like way more on the right. Okay, let's keep going. We don't have much more to look at. Wait, there was more there though. There was more there. Job XP JP30, okay. Select a facing direction and X. Wait, there was more. How do I rewind it so that when I push play, maybe I just have to go back this way. No. SP JP. Maybe I gotta go further back. Now, yeah, no, we need to pause on that one, but we also need to, let's see, attack. I think it was before that, actually. Okay, so attack pops up, attack. We've got accuracy, and what is this? So we've got a preview of the damage now, right? And it looks like it's showing it on the enemy health bar here too, maybe? No, that's not. There's this line here on the enemy health bar, which it also looks like, I wonder, because 56 damage is almost half of its life, so the line would need to be like more over by like here where the tip of my cursor is. Yeah, I wonder what this 125% thing is. It almost looks like They wouldn't have like assists or something in here like you can do in triangle strategy, would they? Like where you can, if you have an ally next to an enemy and you attack him, you can do like a follow-up attack. But yeah, we've got the accuracy, whatever this is, the damage. So there's the 56 damage. And then here, look at this. We've got the character name. We've got move, abilities, weight, status, and auto. Ooh, auto battle. Yo, they maybe took even more than I thought from sort of Convaleria. Ooh, that's an interesting catch, man. We found some interesting stuff in here, didn't we? I think that's probably going to be the last thing we find here. I mean, everything else we can see. Wait. What is that? What are those 3 hearts? Can we zoom? No, we can't zoom in on a thing. Maybe if we on full screen it, can we zoom in? No, it won't let us zoom in on it. I would have to take a screenshot and then we zoom in on the screenshot. But there's 3 hearts there, and why are there 3 hearts? Let's see. And we've got objective above her head too, of course, because you got to protect her. Special and objective above their heads too. Interesting. This is not who's going here. The 3 hearts. Oh gosh, you know, look at their health bar. They have 3 turns before they crystallize, and that's what that signifies. Oh, that's such good, more insane quality of life. So that those hearts will fill up as the character takes turns and gets closer and closer to being gone forever. Honestly, I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I've wanted a remake or a remaster for this game for so long, and like the more time has passed since it came out and since War of the Lions came out, and then like having Triangle Strategy come out, and I guess to a much lesser degree sort of Convaleria, but again, I think that's probably not worth mentioning as much just because of the context, But after Triangle Strategy, I mean, I remember playing Triangle Strategy the first time, and when I finished it, I was like, no, I want more. I'm going to go play Final Fantasy Tactics now. And I booted it up, and it's just like the quality of life. It was so hard to play after playing Triangle Strategy, and how much better quality of life it has in it. It was really hard to try to play, and I didn't get very far before I stopped playing it again. Like I probably got like 2 hours in, and I just haven't touched it since then, which did not feel very good because Final Fantasy Tactics is still, I think there's like 100% chance that it's still in my top 10. I mean, I absolutely love and adore this game, like so many other people do too. I mean, but like at this very moment, until this version comes out, like Triangle Strategy is just a better game for me now. I think part of it is because the story quality is very, very similar. I think Final Fantasy Tactics still has a better soundtrack. I think there are tracks on Triangle Strategy that I do like a lot. But I think overall its soundtrack is maybe like an 8 for me, and I think Final Fantasy Tactics soundtrack is still probably like a 9.5, somewhere in between 9.5 and a 10, probably for me. But their stories are very similar in quality, and honestly, I think the combat evolved a little bit. I think it's a bit better in Triangle Strategy. I mean, obviously, one area that I think most people like more in Final Fantasy Tactics here is the job system. There's more character customization and freedom to do what you want compared to Triangle Strategy, where you literally have tiers of upgrades that you unlock for each character, and there's like hardly any choice involved. It's basically just like choose the best things in each tier, and that's it. Like for every character, there's not really any customization available other than like accessories that you choose to use, basically. and which characters you're using. So that's something that this does better too. And yeah, I think the stories are very similar in quality. And so, like, all that considered, like, I think Triangle Strategy is just a better game now. Now, when this comes out in September, I think it said, we're gonna have to see. I think there's probably a good chance this will go back and usurp Triangle Strategy for me. And that brings up a very, very interesting possibility there too, because as of right now, I do have Triangle Strategy in my top 5, and if this ends up becoming better than it again, I mean, I think this probably just bumps it out, because I think as of right now, Triangle Strategy is probably my number 5 game. Like, I think we have COTC, Octopath 2, Unicorn Overlord, Final Fantasy VI, and Triangle Strategy. So I think Triangle Strategy might just get knocked out. Now it's very tough. It's very tough. I mean, Star Ocean 2 Remake is such a phenomenal game. Like, that's not far outside of my top 5. I think Chrono Trigger is still in my top 10. Expedition 33 is in my top 10. God, maybe do I need to make a list of my top 10 now to make sure I've got the right games in there? Yeah, let's see. Okay, so the top 5, like I said, is COTC, and then Octopath 2, and Unicorn Overlord, and Final Fantasy VI, and Triangle Strategy, and then the next ones, in no particular order, are Expedition 33, Star Ocean 2 Remake, Chrono Trigger, this is going to be tough because I know I'm going to forget games and stuff. And I'm going to be like, oh my gosh, that has to be in there. Trying to think of what else has come out recently that I've absolutely loved. I mean, probably not. I think after that I can probably put stuff that just is like, I can put Eternal Blue in there, Lunar 2, Eternal Blue, and I think, God, I still think Phantasy Star 4 is the better game, but I think my heart wins out in this way, and I think Shining Force 2 rounds out my top 10. So yeah, it's a good mix of old games and new games, and it looks like most of the new games have knocked out a lot of older games out of my top 5, but they're still in my top 10 kind of deal. I don't know. That's also that's also maybe a question, like a discussion, an internal conversation I need to have with myself. Do I genuinely think that Triangle Strategy is a better game than Expedition 33? Or is Expedition 33 in my top 5 too? And if it is, how does it compare to the other games? Like, how do I view it compared to the other games? Like, thinking about it more too, like, I absolutely adore Unicorn Overlord, right? But I think now that I'm thinking about it, I think I actually still like Final Fantasy VI more. I think Final Fantasy VI is 3rd for me, not 4th. And so then there's Unicorn Overlord, and now I'm second guessing myself with Unicorn Overlord, because I'm thinking about all these games and like all the different qualities of them too, right? Like Unicorn Overlord shines in gameplay, like, and character customization and team building, maybe more than COTC even. Maybe it's it might just be the best game I've ever played in terms of itemization and character customization and team building. But after that, I mean, the soundtrack goes hard too, but like the story falls so flat. And so like to compare Unicorn Overlord to Expedition 33, I mean, Expedition 33 is like a top 3 character slash team building game, I think, for me, up there with Unicorn Overlord and COTC. And yet it also has an amazing soundtrack, probably a better soundtrack than Unicorn Overlord. It has a way better story. The gameplay is very similar in quality, I think. I might actually prefer Unicorn Overlord's gameplay, but not by that much. Yeah, honestly, the more I'm thinking about it, like, because I don't think Triangle Strategy has any area which it is like really average at or below average at, like Unicorn Overlord does with its story. I think when it comes to it, like, my very, very favorite games, like, the reason they're my favorite games is because I think they excel in like every aspect of them. And now that I'm thinking about it, like, Unicorn Overlord's story is just, it's a big liability. I mean, like, even compare it to like Star Ocean 2 remake or Chrono Trigger. I mean, it doesn't do it as much. So I think with that in mind, I think Unicorn Overlord just bounces. And I think oh gosh, that's a tough call. I think that's a discussion that I also never thought I would have between Expedition 33 and Star Ocean 2 remake. But yeah, I think Unicorn Overlord is definitely outside of the top 5, and I think Triangle Strategy is in it. But then it gets it gets even more interesting, because like I think I liked Expedition 33 a little bit more than, oh, maybe I was gonna say more than Triangle Strategy, but I don't know. Like, it just has so much in it. It has so much in it because of all the different endings and the different branching stories too. Which, you know, the story's part of the best, like one of the best parts about it. But the story's amazing. The gameplay's amazing. The soundtrack's really good. Yeah, I guess maybe that's what does it there. I don't know. But then Star Ocean 2 Remake's soundtrack is also really good, but not great. But honestly, I think it probably has a better story than Unicorn Overlord even. I think Star Ocean 2 Remake is just like criminally underrated, and it's probably simply because it's a remake. But yeah, I think I've talked myself into putting Expedition 33 in the 4th spot between Final Fantasy VI and Triangle Strategy. And then that would, I think 6 through 10 might actually be in the right order too. Star Ocean 2 Remake, then Unicorn Overlord, then Chrono Trigger, then Eternal Blue, then Shining Force 2. Yeah, I think I actually have a top 10 here now. Okay, I'm not sure what else I got. I think that's gonna do it. It's a good time, good stopping time, I think. I think I will include this blurb at the end here, because it was still Final Fantasy Tactics related. I think I mean, like if I look at my top 10, I probably should have it in there anyways. Like I probably, I mean, like because Final Fantasy Tactics story is amazing. At the time, the gameplay was amazing. The gameplay was amazing for at the time. Like it was the best SRPG. I mean, literally top to bottom, the game was the best SRPG that had ever been made, and it's why almost everybody loves the game. Yeah, I guess the conversation really is what do I like more, Eternal Blue or Shining Force 2? Now, I think I like Shining Force 2 more. Like Eternal Blue was the better game, 100%, but I think I like Shining Force 2 more. But Final Fantasy Tactics, gosh, I was gonna put it in 7th after Star Ocean 2 Remake, but I don't know if I can even compare those two. I think with the quality of life, I think it's gonna be. Honestly, I think it's gonna have a good chance at bumping Triangle Strategy to number 6. But I think for now I'm gonna put it at 6. Even ahead of Star Ocean 2 Remake, because I think, you know what? No, I'm not gonna put it there. I'm gonna put it after. I'm gonna put it in between Star Ocean 2 Remake and Unicorn Overlord at number 7, because I think until it gets all these quality of life improvements and stuff that we've seen here in the trailer today, like until it gets those things, like one of Star Ocean 2 Remake's absolutely best attributes is the quality of life improvements that it got. So I think until we get our hands on it, and I think we're gonna see it right away. I mean, I can't wait to play this. I'm going to have to think about this. This might be our 24-hour stream this year. I think there's actually... You know what the other thing that's crazy is? If this remaster cooks hard enough, this could be my game of the year. I really didn't think that Expedition 33 was going to have a challenger, but this actually could do it. This actually could do it, and it could end up higher in my top 5 than Expedition 33 as well, which I think looks like it's really found a good home at number 4. This could probably maybe even take the 3 spot from Final Fantasy VI for me. Maybe we'll have to see. I think I like that idea though. I think we're gonna do a 24-hour stream on this. This is gonna be one of my favorite platinums too. Once we get it, I can't wait to actually see what the trophies are gonna be like. We're gonna have to be careful with spoilers because I bet there's gonna be trophies for new content that they're adding too, beyond just the darkest dungeon at the end. Which, oh man, I can't wait to go through that though too. That's gonna be so fun. I probably will cheat and look up the stuff. What if they pull a switcheroo on us and they like move the hidden items around and we have to refine them? That would be crazy. Honestly, I hope they do that. That would be really cool. It would be because it would be a great way for fostering like discussion about the games on like forums and social media and Discord and stuff. Like that would be actually really interesting. Now it would technically kind of be spoilery a little bit, but not I don't know if people would be that upset about it. People would just wait until people find the new locations and they would just look up new guides or something. I could totally see pulling up pulling up a spreadsheet and charting. Dude, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that this weekend. I'll get a Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles spreadsheet going, and I'll make a gridded thing for us to put item locations in for each floor of the Darkest Dungeon. Maybe we will just do it ourselves. That wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I guess what we could do is I could have the spreadsheet ready, and then we could pull up a game facts like guide for the Darkest Dungeon with locations, and we can see like when we get to floor 1 whether the items are in the same place or not, and then if they are, then we just yeet the spreadsheet into the void. But if they're not, we've got our spreadsheet all ready to go, and we don't have to stop playing to make one, so we can just continue on with playing it. I'm not gonna lie, I think the last game I was this excited for was Octopath 2. It's been years since I've been this hyped. I'm so excited. Okay, I'm gonna end the stream here while we're riding this high, and hopefully if you made it this far in the state of play video, it was worth it. If you're new to the channel, thank you so much for watching it. Hopefully you enjoyed the all the timestamps I added to it, you know, because there were so many little super important things that we found dissecting this video, like the hearts here for losing characters, the quality of life there, auto battle, that's pretty big. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of purists that won't use auto battle, but for folks like me who have been playing Sword of Convallaria and actually really appreciate auto in an SRPG, we'll try it. We will definitely try it and see how it goes. I mean, there might be some characters we play on auto and some characters we play manual. I mean, there could also be like that could legit be like a challenge run where you play the whole game on auto, and then it just comes down to like how you set your characters up, and you have to set up the right characters, you have to use the right jobs, etc., or the AI will let you down and you'll lose characters permanently kind of vibes. I could totally see myself getting into an auto battle challenge run, getting into something like that. I see we have a tactical view and combat timeline. We've got L2 and R2, which do different things. Like, I wonder if that just turns them off. But what would tactical view be? That wouldn't just be the height, right? I think it's just a coincidence those are next to each other. I mean, maybe it would take off maybe like the targeting part of the HUD that we saw. I don't know. It's more stuff that I can't wait to get my hands on to play around with. But yeah, this is going to be the end of the video. I know it's a long. I'm from the Midwest in the U.S. Okay, we do like the longest goodbyes and farewells in human history. I promise. Okay, and I'm also ADHD, so there you go. If you're new to the channel and you enjoyed the State of Play Spotlight, which focused very, very heavily on Final Fantasy Tactics Ivalice Chronicles, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. I would love to chat about the game with you. I would love to chat about other SRPGs with you, other RPGs. I mainly cover RPGs on the channel. I do play and cover Sword of Convallaria. It's a mobile game, but it has a lot of ties to this game. The composer for Final Fantasy Tactics also did the entire soundtrack for Sword of Convallaria. It is a free game on mobile. You can also play it on Steam. If you're not interested, and I know a lot of people aren't, and I don't blame you, it's cool. I'm not judging you in any way negatively, I promise. It is a gacha game. I do like gacha games. I don't spend money on gacha games. I have not spent money on gacha games in probably going on 5 years at this point. I play them completely free to play, and I still am able to get hundreds and thousands of hours of entertainment from them completely free. And so I do enjoy gacha games. If it's not for you, don't worry. You could still give Sword of Convallaria a try. There is one game mode in it in it called Spiral of Destinies, which is completely separate. It has no interaction with the gacha aspect of the game. So if you want to get like over 100 hours worth of free story content that's actually written really well, like Final Fantasy Tactics quality story writing, you want to get that in Sword of Convalaria, you can get it for free in a game that has nothing to do with gacha elements. So don't forget that name, Spiral of Destinies, if you do end up checking it out. I do recommend the game. It's very fun. Like, I think the quality of combat in it, the characters are very interesting. The quality of combat is like Final Fantasy Tactics, triangle strategy level, Srpg combat. It's very good stuff. And actually, the Spiral of Destinies game mode, in addition to being completely free and completely separate from the gacha, it's also kind of roguelike. Like, you unlock skills as you go through the game, and unlock weapons that are different every single time. You could play through, and it has branching story paths too, just like Triangle Strategy. So if you play through it, and you play the exact same story 2 times in a row, you're going to have a totally different experience. 1, you're going to get different characters each time. 2, you're going to get different items each time, and so it's going to be it's got a lot of replay in it too. And again, it's free. It's completely separate from the gacha. So that will be I guess. I probably shouldn't end a video where we're spending most of our time talking about Final Fantasy Tactics, plugging a different game. But if you're looking for something to play in the meantime for this, actually that makes a lot of sense. Check it out, Sword of Convalaria. I've got streams of it on the channel if you want to see what the gameplay's like. If you want to see what the story's like, check them out. They're on the channel in the playlist. I think I've got about 40 videos up for it right now, and there will definitely be more in the time between now and when Ivalice Chronicles here comes out in the fall. But yeah, that's going to do it for the video. That's going to do it for the live stream here too. I think we're going to get 3 videos here uploaded from today, because we're going to get the unedited one where it's Carmen Sandiego and the State of Play watch party. We're going to get, State of Play and watch party. We're going to get one for the watch party by itself, and then we're going to get one for Carmen Sandiego by itself. So you're probably, if you're watching this, you're probably watching the State of Play video. But if you care about the new Carmen Sandiego game, like if you watched the Netflix show and you liked it, check that video out too. Shameless plug for myself, but gotta do it. It's gotta be done. All right, that's gonna do it for me. Gotta plan stand for Wednesday. We'll be back tomorrow on Thursday for more Octopath Champions of the Continent. And until then, take it easy, everybody. Let's go. Ivalice Chronicles, September. Did we get an actual date? Hold on. September 30th. Let's go. Let's end on this screen. That's it. That's why we're here. This is going to be my thumbnail. You know what? Matter of fact, this is my thumbnail for the entire State of Play trailer. Let's go. All right. Peace out, guys. Ivalice Chronicles, September 30th. Let's go.